Today on the channel, we got a double dose of Harrison Ford in his two most iconic roles as Han Solo and Indiana Jones.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Harrison Ford unboxing and review. And that kind of does work, because we've got Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, we've got Harrison Ford as Han Solo. But for all your Harrison Ford needs, and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save 10% all in-stock items, anything over $79. Guess what? Does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And I got these two on deal. I want to say I got this Indiana Jones figure for like $9 at Target on clearance. And this Harrison Ford one, I think I got for like $7.99, something like that, $5.99 at Ross of all places. So you got to get a deal no matter where you can find them. Of course, Entertainment Earth, but also in the stores. And we had two Harrison Ford figures. I said, you know what? I'm going to bring these two together. We're going to finally bring Indiana Jones and Han Solo to the table. Combined review. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I guess we're going to start with Han Solo. I'm a little bit more familiar with Han Solo than I am Indiana Jones. We'll get into the Indiana Jones in a little bit. And I guess you guys sound off in the comments down below. What's more iconic and what do you prefer? Indiana Jones or Star Wars Han Solo? You guys tell me which one you prefer between the two. But of course, what is old is new again. The Archive Collection. Re-releases of older Black Series figures, but a little bit updated, especially in the head department. We will compare Harrison Ford a little bit later in this video, so we'll bust that out. But we get the usual Archive Edition packaging going on, the big window bubble there. Old Han Solo looking only like a Han Solo could look. Star Wars up top there. Very sleek and very clean packaging on this one, I really do believe. Nothing fun on the sides, as you can see there. Then on the back, we got a picture of the old version, which I think is a pretty cool thing. We got a glamour shot. We got a little tail of tape. See what it says about our friend Han Solo here. It came out in 2015, the original edition. The exploits of Han Solo are legendary. He's been a famed smuggler, captain of the Millennium Falcon, and a hero of the Rebel Alliance. Solo once again finds himself in the center of the action, and he sure does. And this is, of course, old man Han Solo, old man Harrison Ford, and we are here for it. We are here for that all day long. See you later. Goodbye. All right, now we get him in the old plastic prison. Looking good, looking good. What do we got going on? Pop him out right there. See you later. Goodbye. All right, we got the iconic Han Solo blaster. Always think of this with Han Solo. Absolutely love it. Got the little scope on it, got the little pistol. Ready to go, ready to shoot Greedo, ready to do whatever he needs to do at the end of the day. So we've seen that before. We'll see it again. And now we get the figure, and of course the bells and whistles. The big update here isn't necessarily the articulation like we'd probably hope. It is the head. They gave us a better head technology here. And I have to admit, this definitely looks like old man Harrison Ford, old man Han Solo. Got the gray hair going there, got the face. Looks just like Harrison Ford. I have no issues with this one at all. I guess I should bring out the other one. We got the original version right here. Side by side, just night and day. A little bit brown hair on this one. We get the grayish white hair on this. So that was one thing right off the bat. But man, night and day head difference. I think I realized both are Han Solo at the end of the day, but I think this one looks more like him. As it should, though, as this is updated technology, stuff like that. Besides that, everything looks to be the same as far as legs and everything. We got the brown pants, the long brown boots going on here, of course. We got a little holster on the side for his weapon. Got the big belt going there. Two trigger hands, I should say. One trigger hand, one gripping hand on Han Solo. Articulation goes all the way around, side to side. Single jointed elbows, back and forth is what it is. Hands back and forth is what it is. You do get a little bit of hula hoop, very upper waist on this one. No traditional waist, just upper waist. Head back and forth, up and down. Basic movements there. A little bit of splits, not a whole lot going on for old Harrison. He is getting older after all. You do get a thigh cut. You get double jointed knees, not pinless. The elbows, however, pinless because there's really no pins needed. And then you get the feet back and forth, side to side. And of course, you got the peg hole down low. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles. Hopefully stands back in stock very soon, but he does fit perfectly here. Now, this isn't going to be for everybody, and it wasn't for me on the first go-around, but when you go to Ross store and he's like $5.99, okay, I'll buy this. I'll upgrade the Han Solo figure, and it truly does feel like an upgrade. Now I'm left like, what do you do with this old Han Solo? Does anybody even want that Han Solo? I don't know. Can you sell it, get $5 back? Maybe. I guess we'll see what happens in the future. But good for what it is. $5.99 felt like a fair purchase, but $24.99, $27.99 when they first came out, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that price point. $5.99, hey, all day long. Here for that. But now we turn our attention over to Indiana Jones, and I know a kid from the 80s not being into Indiana Jones is like sacrilegious. I understand it, but spent my time listening to heavy metal albums, concerts, you know, that kind of stuff. That's what I was doing. I wasn't watching movies. I was listening to CDs and cassettes and things like that back in the day. That's what I was doing. You live your life, I'll live mine. But Indiana Jones, one I've watched fairly recently. I watched the first movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, right? First one, I thought it was all right. It was worth my time. I wouldn't go back, watch it again. Temple of Doom, though, man, business picked up. I was here for Temple of Doom. Haven't watched beyond that. Some people have said if you like Temple, you won't like anything after. We'll see what happens. But I did enjoy Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom? Temple of the Doom? Temple of Doom. I enjoyed Temple of Doom. I don't know if I would like the other stuff. I guess I will find out one of these days here. But man, I like this movie. If I saw it as a kid, I would have enjoyed it as well. And this Indiana Jones line, an interesting one. It does hit, but man, they've all went to clearance in my area. That's where I swooped in and picked this guy up very cheap at my Target store. And being Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones, had to pick it up. Had to pick it up. We got that familiar packaging here, Indiana Jones logo up top. Indy looking only like an Indy could look if he was in Indiana Jones Temple of the Doom. I keep wanting to say Temple of the Doom. It's Temple of Doom, but I like Temple of the Doom. So we're changing the name of the movie. Going forward, it will be known as Temple of the Doom. There you go. Cross-sell there. I'll build the artifact. It is what it is. Little movie glamour shots on that side. Then on the back, kind of showing you, here's what you're getting inside your box here. Hopefully I am getting that inside the box. I didn't check this one to see if it had been tampered with, but there's not a lot of tampering in my area. I live in a nice area. A lot of respectable collectors in my area, I think. Who knows? We do get a little Spider-Man style. See you later. Up high. See you later. Not a lot going on here. We do got the packaging. Got some of that going on. Build an artifact stamped into the cardboard. I appreciate things like that. See you later. Everybody loves little instructions from time to time. We can pull all this stuff out. Maybe we're going to pull it all out. There we go. We're getting down to business here. We got artifacts. We got machetes. Oh, machete. There you go. See you later. We got whips. We got all kinds of stuff. And we got that cool matte packaging here for old Indy. I'm here for that as well. Bam! See you later. Goodbye. All right, we're going to start with the accessories, and I like what I see so far. We do get the lower jaw. It is what it is. Don't really need it. I'm just going to add that to the pile, I guess. I'll add to the pile of the artifact build is what I'll do. Of course, you got the iconic whip here. Bam! He's got the whip. He's ready to tame some circus animals. He's ready to tame some villagers. He's ready to do whatever he has to with this whip. Very old-timey, and of course, Indiana Jones being old-timey, set in the past, as we know. But looking good in the whip department, all in a brown color. I'm here for that. And then you can play pretend and say, I don't want the whip out. I'm not going to whip it out right now. I'm going to have it tucked on my pants. Or maybe tucked in your pants. You never know. And you might whip it out later. Who knows? But we do get it right here. Same color and stuff, but it is all coiled up, ready to go. Ready for action if need be. And you get a beautiful machete right here. This is a big machete. Not a lot of handle, a lot of blade is what's going on with here. You got the brown in the handle looking really nice. And then you get the iconic little pistol. Harrison Ford, Han Solo, Indiana Jones, doesn't matter. He likes a little pistol. He's not a big gun guy. He's a pistol guy. So you get this, what is this, a revolver? Is that what this is? A little revolver? Like a young Beatles in the 60s is what this is. Got a little leather on the handle, looking good. A little weapon, I'm here for that. And then, of course, you do get Indiana Jones out of the package. You do got a holster on his belt. You also do get a little hanger. You can hang that whip if you need to. He does got his satchel, his man purse, his merce. He does come with this. It is removable. You can slide that off if you really need to. So we do like that. He does got that kind of tattered look. And when I think of Indiana Jones, obviously I haven't seen all the movies, but I've seen pictures, I've seen clips, I've seen previews, I've seen things like that. But when I close my eyes and I think of Indiana Jones, I think of this. I think of the hat. I think of the kind of beat up look, the torn shirt, all this kind of look. This is what I think of here. Now, he's got his shirt ripped over here, got a little bit wrapped on the hand there, got one sleeve going on this side, got the slits in the back like Hulkamania is running wild in 1988 is what that looks like to me. And then, of course, the belts we talked about. Got the tear in the slacks down here. Hard day at the office. And he does got some boots going on. Really on point for Indiana Jones during Temple of Doom. Temple of the Doom is what I want to say. But Temple of Doom, of course. He does have a hat. The hat is not removable on this one here. So we can't do that. Little 5 o'clock shadow going. A little bruising in the face. He's been beat up. He's seen some things, as we do know. Articulation, arms go all the way around, side to side at the elbow, single jointed elbows on this one, very similar to Star Wars as we know, hands back and forth, side to side, waist articulation, no real hula hoop up top. You do get the head articulation pretty good, and then you also get the lower neck articulation, so a little double articulation on this one here. Big ol' Indiana Jones splits if he needs them. Of course, we got thigh cut. Single jointed knee, side to side at the knee, ankles back forth, side to side as well. The usual Black Series, the usual Indiana Jones collection articulation. Very, very nice, of course. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. What do you know? Fits on a stand just right there. And of course, you got Harrison Ford ×2. Scale in the same universe, work together, look pretty good together. Who knows? I'm not sure yet where I'm putting my Indiana Jones figures. I've got a few of them on clearance cheap. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them with my G.I. Joe Classified series. Is Indy one of the members of the Joes? Or will Indy be in Jabba's Cantina? Or I should say the Cantina in Series 1, Movie 1. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Will he be in the cantina there? I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. I guess you really can't bring Indiana Jones into the Star Wars universe because you already got Han Solo in that universe. So that doesn't quite work. So I guess he'll have to stick to the Joe universe at the end of the day. But still, very cool figures for what they are. Price point made a heck of a difference on this. If I paid $24, $27.99, I'd say this is hot garbage. This is not worth it just for an updated head. But for $5.99, I can see past some stuff. That looks okay for that price. Same thing with Indiana Jones. I wasn't a buyer at $22.99 or whatever, but you get me around the $10 mark, man, I'll pull the trigger on that. I'll do that, and that's kind of where we are right here. Two figures around 15, 16 bucks. Not a bad day at the office, there's no doubt about it. And Harrison Ford bringing together two of his biggest personalities, two of his biggest characters in one video. Man, this video is just going to explode. Should have been wearing a Mega Power shirt is what I should have been wearing here. But it's very cool. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, Han Solo, of course, Star Wars. You name the movie, But there it is. What are your guys' thoughts on these two? Did you pick either of these up? Long gamed them? Passed on them? Were you like me, waited for clearance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, on Patreon for both channels' videos. Make sure you subscribe to both those channels, but you get early access to both channels over on the Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support the channel, as you guys do know. You can also support the channel, ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, and on Threads. So for Harrison Ford, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.